Ladies and gents of the YouTubes, welcome back. It is an exciting day, a day that we've been waiting for a couple weeks. We're going to put back the RM370 back end into the cases. We got them all painted up real nice. Got all kinds of new parts, new bearings, new seals. We got 2 transmissions to choose from, only one good crank, but yeah, exciting day. So Damon's getting set up here. Here's the cases, brand new ski bearings, fresh out the box. And yeah, we're gonna go to town on this. I was super surprised when I ordered the seal kit. New old stock Suzuki. How cool is that? And it wasn't that expensive, surprisingly.
That is shocking.
Yeah, that is shocking. Especially because the aftermarket bearings were not cheap. They were cheaper than new old stock, but they were still expensive. So, while Damon's working on the Suzuki there, we're going to play with this Honda 185, Uncle Randy's special here. And, yeah, if you can see, bad news bears on these wire connectors. So, we're going to redo these and hopefully get a little bit better connection out of them. The blue one here actually doesn't look that bad. It's the green one that is just hanging on by a couple wires. And the green one here is the ground. So Damon is just over here cooking with gas. Because we got the transmission is in. Everything seems to fit just fine and go into place real good. All the new bearings are in. A little tap, tap, taparoos. Kickstarter going in. So definite progress being made on that front. Can't say so much of the same on my front with the old 185. Other than my arm is getting awfully tired from yanking on this stupid thing. So I went through and I adjusted the timing. It seemed to actually help a little bit. Fixed the electrical up there. But I think I'm going to do the valves now. And hopefully that will help more. Right, guys, she's going together now.
Gotta be careful with that bearing.
Gotcha.
And this is gonna need, this is not just gonna fall on. It needs to
little pressures.
It's gonna need to be tapped on, I think.
There we go.
See, it doesn't.
Yeah, the bearing on the
monster
shaft.
socket that I had earlier. I left it out. Oh, here we go.
All right, guys. After much fiddling around, we finally got her in there, and Thing's going to throw some screws in it. We're going to put this plate back on.
The other side. It uses the countersunk one.
Yeah, I did that one first.
Countersink screw, but not in a countersink hole.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna rotate the plate.
Yeah, okay, all right.
That's the one.
Oh, perfect. Damon's just showing me what I did wrong.
Because the plate is not thick enough
to
accommodate the depth of the head. So you have to have one with a countersunk case hole.
For some reason I thought it only would go on one way, but apparently not. So with lots of wiggles and jiggles and all that good stuff, we got the bottom end put together. And next week we're gonna start doing the clutches and all that good stuff, but I have to finish up the other covers. And right here we have the clutch cover, and I pretty much have it ready for primer. Really happy on how that came out. It's hard to see on camera, but pretty smooth, pretty factory, and I'm pretty satisfied. All right, boys, I've been just banging my head against the wall trying to get this thing to run good, and I think we're finally there. 2 turns out on the old air mixture screw there. The choke is off. I adjusted the timing. And she's running and idling and the choke's not on. So I got to put the fuel tank back on, the pulsar cover, and we'll move on to the transmission and see if we can get it to go into gear. You just gotta love that YouTube magic where all of a sudden it's tomorrow. But yeah, let's finish up this Uncle Randy's 185. We are really close. Yesterday after I timed it and all that stuff, all of a sudden she's running real good, but the chain popped off. I had to take this cover off here, which was really a pain in the neck, but we got the chain back on. I need to tighten up the adjusters and you know, try to make the axle semi level. Couple other things still to hook up. We got the air box to put back in, little breather hose action, just a little odds and ends stuff. We spilled a ton of oil out of this thing yesterday. I had to turn it upside down, so I'm gonna make sure she's got oil in her. And then the gas tank had a little bit of crud in it, so I was trying to swish it around, and I'm gonna put some gas through it, and hopefully there'll be less cruds coming out of the gas tank, but I think we can make that work. I really want to finish up this three-wheeler today because it's gigantic, so hopefully we can knock this out and then take it back to Uncle Randy in the next couple days. All right guys, Randy's 185 is pretty much wrapped up. You know, this thing needs like a full restoration at some point, but we saved it as far as it's a runner and a rider now. So yeah, let's hear it run. Well, the creek's flowing pretty healthy down here. Let's go check out the waterfall. Oh yeah, boys. She's a wheelier. Yeah, she loves the wheelies. Yeah, let's go check out the waterfall. Oh yeah, she's flowing pretty good now. I think we're at about 17 inches of rain for the season so far, and we normally get about 55, I believe. So not a lot of rain yet, but winter really hasn't quite started either. But yeah, it's nice to see the waterfall flowing. Creek sounds good, looks good, nice and clear. All right guys, so it runs pretty good. It does wheelies. I think that's like everything, you know, every requirement for a three-wheeler. So yeah, I was super happy that we were able to save this one. If you missed it a few videos back, this thing sucked some screws in through a Chinese carburetor, and the piston just punched them into the head. And in true Honda form, we took apart the engine, cleaned it, and put it back together, and now it runs. So pretty awesome little project. So this one's going back to Uncle Randy, and we'll move on to some more cool projects. So as always, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new.